think community is important for everyone. Every one of us are born with a desire to know and to be known. Well, that's not just a Christian thing, but it is a godly thing because God created us in that way. We were not created to thrive in isolation. We were created to thrive together in community. I think that when you're with other people and you struggle forward, you are able to learn from one another. You have a place to get counsel and bounce ideas off. It's a safe environment. So that's why I wrote about community in the book. I think it's so important. It becomes the hub for all these other things we're trying to do. We can program discipleship, we can program mission, we can program church, we can go do church. But when it comes to being the church and really learning how to live this expression out in its purest form, I think it happens through the lens of community best. Because it's not really about any one individual, it's about us collectively as the bride of Christ. One of the reasons I chose to do this book tour as a motorcycle ride is because one of the most significant communities I'm a part of is my motorcycle club. These guys come from all different kinds of backgrounds and belief systems. Some are believers, some are not. Some are active in church, some are not. But these guys decided to rally around me and say, hey, we want to support you. We want to get behind what you're doing. And what happens then is we spend all this time together. We get to draw closer, we get to know each other better. And I think it's a really neat message to everyone out there who may have ideas about a group of people that they don't understand. It could stretch our view of how we see other people. But for me, it's just a lot of fun. These are a group of guys that were incredibly vulnerable. Anyone can ask any question at any time, and that ends up being where real community breaks through. That happens to be the spaces in which real friendships and real trust and real vulnerability happens. When you're around people like that, you are fulfilled, you are encouraged, you're actually built up. When we are around each other, we are the best us that we could possibly be. One of the things I love about the boot campaign is that they rally around families and they rally around soldiers who have been through tough times, struggling, re-entering normal life. And so we're supporting them. We're excited to invite them along on this ride and be able to have a mission in each place we go. We need to find something to rally around, to bring people together, have a common goal, and to help some people out. And what will happen is we'll have a better time together, we'll celebrate more together, we'll raise more money, and I think it will impact more people.
The basis of the boot campaign, the basis of community and brotherhood, man, that's what binds us all. That gives us the ability to achieve everything that we achieve everywhere, especially in the military. And when you go through enough things with guys in certain situations, man, there's a bond that's formed that's unbreakable. Guys like that come from great communities, and before that's the family. It all revolves around itself, man. It lives off itself, it sustains itself. The minute you start breaking one of those up, you break up the true meaning of it.
For those of you following along on this tour, maybe you're not able to meet up with us in Houston or in Monroe or Atlanta, Dallas or Nashville, you can still give. If you'd like to donate $25 to the boot campaign, you can just text the word BOOT to the number 27722. It's a two-part process, so make sure you reply with yes or your zip code, depending on what they ask you.